Shalom, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I just want to talk a little bit about the hormonal imbalance called hyperthyroidism, and just share a little tip on how to manage it naturally if you're dealing with this. So hyperthyroidism is an hormonal imbalance. It's when the thyroid gland creates excess hormones. Like the thyroid gland creates more hormones than the body needs. So what causes hyperthyroidism? There's different things that can trigger the thyroid gland to create more hormone than the body needs. One cause could be Graves' disease, and Graves' disease is a autoimmune disease. And autoimmune disease is a is when the immune system mistakenly attacks healthy cells in the body. So in Graves' disease, the immune system mistakenly attacks the thyroid gland, triggering the thyroid gland to create more um, hormones than your body needs. Another cause of hyperthyroidism can be thyroiditis. And thyroiditis is when the thyroid gland becomes inflamed because of a viral infection happened, or because the thyroid gland could get inflamed after a female gives birth, like after a pregnancy. Another cause of hyperthyroidism could be if somebody is taking too much synthetic thyroid hormones. For another cause of hyperthyroidism could be it's very rare, a person might be getting too much iodine from their diet. So all these so Graves' disease, that's when the immune system mistakenly attacks the thyroid gland, or thyroiditis, when the thyroid gland becomes inflamed because of a viral infection or after a pregnancy, or getting too much iodine from your diet, or taking too much synthetic thyroid gland. All those can be a cause of your hyperthyroidism. So it's very important for you to find the root cause of why your thyroid gland is creating too much hormones. So some symptoms of hyperthyroidism is hair loss, weight loss, irregular menstruation, anxiety, and increased appetite. And in this increased appetite, you're not gaining any weight. The main function of your thyroid gland is to control the speed of your metabolism. And metabolism is the process of which your body transforms the food you eat into energy. That's the main function of your thyroid gland. However, the hormones created by your thyroid gland may still affects many of your other bodily function. It affects also growth and development in young children. It affects also your nervous system, your bones and muscles, and your reproductive system. So when your thyroid gland isn't functioning properly, all these bodily function can be affected. In hyperthyroidism, your metabolism speeds up, so that's where weight loss comes in. When hyperthyroidism affects your nervous system, that's when it causes anxiety, and it also causes symptoms like tingling, numbing, pain, or burning in the affected area. So when you experience these symptoms, you know that the hyperthyroidism is affecting your nervous system. When hyperthyroidism affects your reproductive system, you know that by if you experience an irregular menstruation and also issues with fertility, that's when it affects your reproductive system. Though hyperthyroidism can cause thyroid eye disease, that's what is going on when you might see somebody with a symptom bulging eyes. When hyperthyroidism can cause thyroid eye disease. However, if somebody with thyroid eye disease does not have to have hyperthyroidism. There are two different issues going on. In hyperthyroidism, that's when the immune system, if it's an autoimmune issue, the that's when the immune system attacks the thyroid gland, creating excess hormones, right? In thyroid eye disease, that's when the immune system mistakenly attacks the tissues and the muscles behind the eye. Symptoms of thyroid eye disease include bulging eyes, red, watery eyes, dry eyes, gritty feeling in the eyes, like something is in there, but there's nothing in there. Double vision, difficulty closing eyes completely, pain behind the eyes, or pain when with movement of the eyes. So all those are symptoms of thyroid eye disease. So hyperthyroidism and thyroid eye disease, they require two different treatments. So if you go to the doctor for those two issues, they are going to send you to two different specialists. So therefore, you need two different treatments. So how can you manage hyperthyroidism and thyroid eye disease naturally? You can do so. First step is certain lifestyle changes, like the things that you eat. Certain things you probably most likely have to stay away from, like added sugar, food with added sugar, foods high in iodine. Gluten is one of them also, staying away from gluten, and certain soy products. So those foods, you can start by staying away from them, or try to eat less of them, get less of those in your diet. I suggest staying away from them, but do your own research and see what you're led to do. Another way to manage your thyroid eye disease specifically is selenium. Getting selenium in your diet. One cause of thyroid eye disease, if it's not caused by hyperthyroidism, thyroid eye disease can be caused by a deficiency in the mineral selenium. The selenium is very high in Brazil nuts. You can also get the supplement, but I always recommend getting it straight from the source. So Brazil nuts, you need about 2 to 3 a day, and that's enough. That'll give you enough of your daily dosage of selenium. And selenium, the mineral selenium, helps slow down the progression of your thyroid eye disease, and it helps with any symptoms you might have. So it's a natural way to manage your thyroid eye disease, and also it helps with the health of your thyroid gland and also your immune system. So selenium mineral is specifically for the thyroid eye disease. Okay, remember I was saying that you need two different treatments for your thyroid eye disease and your hyperthyroidism if you're experiencing both or either one. So for the thyroid eye disease, make sure you get the selenium mineral from the Brazil nuts, 2 to 3 a day, or you could get the supplements, whichever one you feel comfortable with. For hyperthyroidism, the selenium also comes in handy. Like it's great for the thyroid health also. So kill two birds with one stone. In hyperthyroidism, your thyroid gland is overactive, so it's creating too much hormone. So you need to calm it down a bit. This is where this herb comes in: lemon balm leaf and bugleweed. Those two herbs, whichever ones you choose, they help to calm down an overactive thyroid gland. So those two herbs will help with hyperthyroidism and help in turn helping to regulate those thyroid hormones. I have to mention also that you have to make sure that it's not hypothyroidism, but hyperthyroidism. Hypothyroidism is the opposite of hyperthyroidism. In hyperthyroidism, the one that we're talking about right now, your body creates excess hormones. In in turn, everything speeds up. Other body functions speed up. That's where anxiety comes in. Your metabolism speeds up. That's where your weight loss comes in. In hypothyroidism, your thyroid gland does not create enough hormones. So it's underactive. Your thyroid gland is underactive. A symptom might be, if it affects the nervous system, symptom might be depression. If it affects your metabolism slows down this time. Instead of speeding up, it slows down. So you're gaining a lot of weight. Both are hormonal imbalance. So you have to make sure you're diagnosing the right one, because with these herbs, this herb buggerweed and lemon balm is specifically for hyperthyroidism. It calms down an overactive thyroid gland. If you take these herbs and you have hypothyroidism, it can make those symptoms worse. Yeah, just make sure that you do your own research, and if you're experiencing these hormonal imbalance, you take the necessary steps. Sometimes you might have to change your diet, change a certain lifestyle, and incorporate certain food, or stay away from certain food, incorporate certain herbs there, and take the necessary steps. You can regain hormonal balance naturally. Anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching. I hope this video was very helpful and informative. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe if you feel like to. Shalom.